Sheamus addresses potentially being John Cena's final WWE opponent. Sheamus has commented on the possibility of being the final WWE opponent for John Cena in Cena's retirement match this coming December. Cena's final match will take place on December 13th at WWE's Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. On last night's episode of Raw, the first 4 men in the 16-man tournament to determine Cena's opponent were confirmed. Those 4 men are Rusev, Damian Priest, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sheamus, setting up Rusev vs. Priest and Nakamura vs. Sheamus as 2 of the 8 first-round matches. Out of those 4 men, Sheamus has the earliest history with John Cena, dating all the way back to late 2009 when Sheamus was thrust into the main event scene shortly after debuting and defeated John Cena to become WWE Champion. On tonight's episode of the official WWE Raw recap show, Sheamus commented on being included in the tournament and the possibility of being Cena's last opponent. He said, "I think it's very meaningful. Obviously you go back to 2009, we had that match at TLC when I shocked the world and became one of the fastest ever WWE World Heavyweight Champions by beating him, putting him through a table. That itself launched my career to a whole new level and put me on the map right away. I remember, it must have been 1,000 interviews I did, no one expected me to win that. Obviously I'd love to repay the favor for what was done for me, the opportunity to face him, beat him, but I'd love to full circle give him the match he truly deserves on the way out in his last match of his retirement year. I think that would be incredible. I learned a lot from John. I learned an awful lot really quickly. I was lucky to get into that position. When you get in that position, you've got to make sure you make the best of it, and that's exactly what I did. We wrestled pretty much every single night at live events. We're on the road 5 days a week. It really was a baptism of fire. I've taken 2 WWE titles off John. And what better way for him to send him off with the banger of all bangers? The GOAT of all GOATs goes out with the banger of all bangers. How about that for a line? Just send him off to the sunset with the greatest match he's ever had. If you use this transcription or any portion of it, please credit WrestleTalk.com and link to this page. There are still 12 more names to be confirmed for the tournament, with WWE SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis to reveal 4 of them this Friday.